Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Better not duck me, Thun. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego on the back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Wonderful day of boxing. George Groves got a knockout, became a champion. That helped shape his division. And in the main event on Showtime, at least in the United States, Sky Sports, if you're in the UK, we've seen a terrific welterweight fight, a needed fight. It was a competitive fight, highly contested. Errol Spence Jr. was the victor in that fight. He stops Kell Brook, who was kind of quit, no mas, unable to continue, things like that, in the 11th round after accumulation of punishment, and his eye was starting to fade and become damaged. So that is that. Errol Spence is now IBF champion. I did a post-fight video on that. Check that out on the channel. Now I'm on the verified page of Keith Thurman Jr. This is his Twitter page, and we'll jump straight into it. Congrats, Errol Spence Jr., but there is no true king until you see me. You got to see me, boy. Well, I just added that. Hashtag one time. And he's showing his 2 belts. I knew this was coming. I didn't know how or what, but I love it. Shout out to Keith Thurman one time for doing this, because this is what boxing needs. This is the old, that I want that old thing back. You know what I mean? This is the old school feeling that boxing had. And it's, if you think about it as a normal person, it's crazy that you think of, let's say what Errol Spence Jr. did, that would be equivalent to people who work a 9-to-5 job getting a promotion. And then think of you getting a promotion. The day you get a promotion at any other job, regular job outside of like boxing, you're happy. You know what I'm saying? You get a promotion. And I'm not saying Errol Spence is not happy, but I'm saying the funny thing is the parallel with people living their regular life versus fighting sports and combat is the day you get a promotion, that would be the equivalent of somebody else who's at your work and they're calling you out and they want to fight you, or they, you know what I mean, they want to fight for your job. It's just like, it's crazy. But that's the competitiveness of boxing. You know what I mean? The very day, well, I haven't heard Keith Thurman call out Errol Spence directly, like, and I'm going to talk about that, but the day he becomes champion, he's already called out. And that it's not just him. This is anybody. Anthony Joshua, you beat Klitschko. Everyone watched it. You won. You got a knockout. Now every Wilder's calling you out. You got Luis King Kong Ortiz. Like, I'm going to sue you. You better pay me, or I don't want no money. You know what I mean? You better give me the fight. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Klitschko might want a rematch. So you got that bullseye on your back. Now Errol Spence Jr., after a phenomenal performance, very sharp, he has a bullseye on his back. Keith Thurman. Now, this fight was been mentioned for years at this point. Keith was gunning for Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather said, you need to go past like an Errol Spence Jr. You want to fight me? You should fight him. You should be fighting him. But at those times, if you listen to those old interviews, Keith Thurman, he seemed unimpressed. Like, nah, I want to fight Floyd. I'm worthy of fighting Floyd, right? And he seemed like almost offended that Floyd would try to front him off to a fighter who's not a champion and stuff. Because Keith Thurman's like, I'm on your level. I want to fight you. And then people were split. Some people thought it was a great idea. I wanted to see it, so I didn't mind it. But other people thought it was a method for Floyd to relieve pressure off of him. But nonetheless, now it makes sense, because Keith Thurman has 2 of the belts. Errol Spence has 1 belt. That's a unification right there. 2 champions. This is champ versus champ. This is no longer like, oh, a highly touted prospect from Freddie Roach and Adrian Broner saying nice things and Floyd Mayweather saying nice things about this kid. It's no longer that. He's a legitimate champion, and he went into his opponent's backyard to do it. There's nothing you could take away from that. Keith Thurman, he beat Danny Garcia, and now he's the WBA and WBC champion. This is great stuff. This is what moves the needle, because even I told you, welterweight division is cracking. Aside from these 2, you still got Sean Porter. Sean Porter is a dog. He gave Thurman a very tough fight. I would love to see Sean Porter versus either guy, really. You know what I mean? Right now, Kell Brook is, I don't know what he's going to do. Keith Thurman, he's recovering from an injury, and he says he hopes to come back late this year. I definitely don't believe the fight will be an Errol Spence Jr. That would make 2017 like unfuckwittable if that happened. But I really don't see that happening next. I think it'll be a different fight. But hopefully something we can build on in the future. And I'm glad Keith Thurman actually called him out now, because this is what boxing needs. 2 youthful guys called out Pacquiao. I hope he gets one of those fights, man. Those are all good fights. Pacquiao has the other belt, WBO belt. Let's see. Let's go. This is what boxing needs. You got champion versus, guess what? Champion. Strap me up. Strap season. Let me know what you think of the Keith Thurman call out. I love it. Drop in the comment section. Make sure you share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.